The mysterious receiver the Packers are quietly pursuing, and his NFL legacy. You've never heard of, in the shadows of the NFL draft, behind the headlines filled with big names and flashy stats, there's a quiet storm brewing in Green Bay. The Packers, known for uncovering hidden gems, have their eyes on a player whose story stretches far beyond the numbers, and what lies beneath could be one of the most intriguing prospects of the entire draft class. Meet Landon Parker, a name you probably haven't heard yet, but if the whispers coming out of Troy University are any indication, you might be hearing it a lot more very soon. The Packers, ever meticulous and methodical in their scouting, recently held a private meeting with Parker at his pro day. Not just a handshake and a glance. A private, behind-closed-doors conversation. That alone raises eyebrows. Why all the intrigue? Parker isn't your typical headline-grabbing wide receiver. In fact, on paper, his college stats are modest at best. Over 7 years in 2 schools, the numbers don't scream superstar. But then again, stats never tell the full story. What does tell the story is bloodline, grit, determination, and freakish athleticism. Landon Parker is the son of Darren Parker, who punted for the Denver Broncos. In 1992, his mother, a volleyball legend at South Carolina, once the school's all-time leader in blocks. His older brother, a former punter at Duke. Landon comes from a family of athletes who defied limits, and now it's his turn. But it wasn't just pedigree that caught the Packers' attention. At Troy's pro day, Parker lit up the field. 6'2", 214 pounds, 4.41 in the 40-yard dash, a jaw-dropping 38.5 vertical, and a 6.64-second three-cone drill, the fastest of any prospect in the nation, even faster than combine standout Tez Johnson. He even put up 19 reps on the bench press, ranking second among wide receivers. His relative athletic score? A staggering 9.97 out of 10, elite territory. And if that weren't enough, Parker offers something rare in today's league: versatility. Not only has he played wide receiver, but he's also shifted to tight end, back to receiver, and, believe it or not, punter, averaging an impressive 43.5 yards. Who else in the draft can make a contested catch in traffic and then turn around and pin an opponent inside the 10-yard line? But Landon's journey hasn't been smooth. After 5 years at Wofford, where he finally broke out with 803 yards and 3 touchdowns in 2022, he transferred to Troy, seeking one final shot at glory. The result? Solid performances overshadowed by a quarterback injury that derailed the team's passing game. In 2024, he recorded 27 catches for 350 yards, no touchdowns, but 2 key drops that critics were quick to spotlight. Yet, when asked about his struggles, Parker didn't flinch. "I'm determined," he told NFL Draft Diamonds. "I never give up. I believe I belong in the NFL. I bring athleticism, versatility, and heart." For his final season, Parker made a symbolic move, switching to jersey number 1, the number his father wore decades earlier at South Carolina. A tribute, a legacy, a statement, and there's more. Back in high school, Parker wasn't even a high jumper. Until one random day at practice, he just tried it. Under the watchful eye of his brother, who was coaching jumps at the time, Landon soared. Literally. Within weeks, he was a state champion, proving once again he only needs a moment, a spark, and the right opportunity to shine. Now, the Packers, who already have 10 receivers under contract, are quietly evaluating whether this under-the-radar phenom could be their next secret weapon. Christian Watson is still recovering. The practice squad is full of hopefuls, but none of them have Parker's unique combination of pedigree, athleticism, and raw drive. The question is, will Green Bay take the leap before someone else does? Because if they don't, another team might just unearth the NFL's next great story. Watch till the end. Because Landon Parker's journey isn't just about a player trying to make the league. It's about destiny, family, and the fire that lives in those overlooked for far too long.